Lads, pint, fight. This week in Look, I have all of the sunroofs. There is one, no, that's the wrong way. There is another one. Avocado. Yesterday, I made the schoolboy error of asking some of my friends on Facebook what word they would like me to discuss in today's video. Suggestions included ballsack, dickwater, Klingons, presumably for the Klingons aspect, two lumps, which was a nickname I had a few years ago, I think because I had 2 sugars in my tea. Honestly, I can't remember. Coin purse, that one came from a woman. And rather delightfully, cum toast, which I'm assured by the person who suggested it is a verb and not a noun. What a bunch of lads, eh? Lads. Actually, at least 2 of those people are full-grown adult women. Still, lads. Anyway, all of this talk of balls and lumps got me thinking about avocados. Avocados are the darling of pretty much everybody I know who eats healthily and are cool. I mean, they're totally fine. They're great. Avocado on toast, guacamole, I mean, all of those things is fine. I'm not sure that it needs the amount of attention that it gets on Instagram and Twitter and by people like David Avocado, whatever his name is, who is extremely irritating. I mean, maybe avocados are the only bit of an 11-dimensional godlike creature that we can see in this 3-dimensional world, that if you imbibe a bit of that 11-dimensional godlike creature, you become a little bit godlike yourself. Maybe that's how it works. Now, the etymology. Avocado has its roots in the Nahuatl language, which is a word I probably just said wrong. Nahuatl. It was a language spoken by people who lived in the area which is now central Mexico when the Spanish arrived, and to this day there are up to and including around about 1 million people who still speak it. To put it in terms that we all sort of understand, it's the language of the Aztecs. Think you haven't heard of it? Well, actually, the root words for chocolate, tomato, ocelot, chili, and chipotle or chipotle, which I think you say chipotle, don't you? At least that's what Vine has taught me. Also, when I think of chipotle or chipotle, or the word of this language, Nahuatl, I think of Quetzalcoatl, who is that bird eagle thing, which is a god from the Aztecs, which was also in an episode of Star Trek the Animated Series, and it turned out he was an actual god, and then they had to rescue some people or something. Anyway, the word is sometimes attributed to the Spanish word for lawyer, which is avocado. I might be saying that wrong again because I haven't looked it up properly. You should probably go and look that up. The Latin source of which is the word advocate, which is where we get the word advocate. But that's not quite right, you see, because I've got a really glowy face. There we go, if I sit like this. That's not quite right, you see, because actually the root word comes from the Nahuatl word for, well, it's Ahuacotl. Again, I couldn't find something on the internet. I found the Nahuatl pronunciation, but I couldn't find the Ahuacotl. Anyway, Ahuacotl, or whatever that word is, means testicle, presumably because avocados look like giant scrotums. It's likely that because the Spanish word for a lawyer and the Aztecian word or Nahuatl word for scrotum were homophones, or sort of almost homophones, i.e. words which sound the same but don't necessarily mean the same thing, that this is where the cross was made. Because who needs to understand or practice another language when you can just put your own words into it? Anyway, Instagram people, enjoy your lovely 11-dimensional godlike creature scrotums. Maybe put some nut oil on that. Oh, and also, while you're enjoying your scrotum on toast, maybe have a look at a story, which I will put here, or subscribe to my channel, which I will put a thing over my face. There you go. Bye then. Bye then.